See, I want to do this live on my phone. I like my laptop. You know, I'm a laptop kind of girl. You know what I'm saying? Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, see, my hair didn't turn purple and stuff. I had left the shimmering lights in too long and changed my color. Okay, so all right now I didn't send Swift a request this time. Yeah, send request. Whoever laughing, that shit ain't funny. Peace and love,
Honey,
brother. See, I caught myself doing it on my laptop.
I
Mm-mm.
can't even see you, honey. You black.
See, you know what? It's something going on with that phone. Are you on your
I
iPhone?
don't got an iPhone, so shut up.
I love you, brother. I love you.
Ask any one of your friends or somebody on there. Can they see you on there?
Oh, can y'all see me? Nita say she see both of us.
Hey, Nita, what's up, sister?
Peace and love. Peace and
Peace and
love.
love.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Thank you,
Hey,
brother
Tony.
Clarence. Yeah, what's up, Tony? Don't girl, love that dang on Android, girl. I'm so sick of that phone.
Hey! I got this too. Now you see that eye? See that apple? Don't play. Don't play.
Right. Look, but you one of them secret iPhone users. Your iPhone be in your back pocket, the Android be in the front.
Yeah, all the time. It's for a reason. Old school beliefs.
Gotta
Yeah,
love it.
I
Gotta
let them
love
play on this phone when they need to talk to me, about nothing.
it. That
You
part.
get that iPhone, you in there.
Yes,
Man,
yes.
what's popping, brother Tony? What's going on, sister?
Ooh, bro, it's been a long day, ain't it?
Absolutely. Very long.
You know.
Um, very long, very long.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
so I think most of the part it is starting off with a post that I made this morning. And this post is a build up of what I see on the internet and what I see our family going through as far as the back and forth bickering and the money invites, the fight invites, and a lot of this centered around the fact that there's so much being talked about on Facebook as far as the structure that is starting to give us a black eye or give people a chance to I'm gonna pick this brother side over this brother. And when people was picking sides, they caused a division unbeknownst to that. So I was posting to encourage people, man, let's just stop doing that in general. I'm not saying not to post, the things we do, we unify and with the kids and we unify as far as our picnics and everything else. But this is causing division because now it's being too critical. We just criticizing each other based on this literature or that or who said this and who said that. And a lot of that is not true at all. So when I addressed it, one brother that had spoke on it was Kent. He said, man, put a name on it or whatever. And I was like, I don't do the put a name on it, like I said, the elementary school stuff, man, but if you or anybody feel like I'm talking to you because you're doing that, then I'm talking to you, you know, and I'm saying in general, anybody that's doing that and they feel in their heart that they doing this and starting to cause confusion with other brothers and sisters, then
Yes.
I'm talking to you. But the point put that person himself out there and like, oh man, I'm talking directly to him. You the first one to call me, sister, and you say, hey man, I like what you said, and I get the context of what how I was delivering it. And then we went on. I said, hey brother, take my number. You can call me, so we don't have to. You want to demonstrate with me? Just call my phone because That's what people do instead of always running on Facebook. So I gave him that option. He said he will. And when he said he was going to hit you online, me and you end up talking. I said, well, man, let's just go ahead, get on Facebook Live and go ahead and have that conversation because some of the things that's been said to put out there, the narrative, let's just draw and build on it. It ain't to criticize no train of thought. Let's just build, man, and see what we can do and how can fix this misconception in general. And I wasn't awarded that opportunity. I was told, well, let's just do it on the phone. And I'm like, after you posted that video of Minister Rico with a headline that he stamped and approved what he was doing, that narrative is not true at all. And that goes to show sometimes people use the minister name to make it seem like he's up with this, or he said that he put in his book is okay, he did this, and because he did it. No, that ain't how that operates. The story about Kent, since he the one that opened the door, I met him while he was in prison. I was on the street, sonny, with Prophet. And man, that brother used to talk all the time. He'd call me every week, man. We are always building and delegating. I like this energy, man, because he has something going on, and I had something going on. So let's start putting this up there. Let's start bringing content. Let's start utilizing the world of social media as a way to open up a platform to show how we can connect and unify with the brothers and sisters. And that I know we did it when we went to Cook County, and I think about 3 weeks ago, man, when I did the contact with you and Michi, me and you was laughing. I said, man, you remember Kent was on the phone and we running around through these
In
alleys
the
and
rain. No, I
we
remember
running in the rain.
at your thing in Miss Walker. We running
Yeah,
like we trying to get extension cords. We
we try
trying
to
to
get
connect the Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was behind the old man. We sitting up behind. I don't even think you made it behind the old man. We behind the
uh-uh.
camera trying to get the stuff together. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. It's definitely not a
Right,
shot at Kent in that sense.
right,
I believe that with that video that he posted, the old man, and I think that we all know this, he support unity. He support anything positive, and he was very clear on the video. Even though it was a little choppy because it was raining and the Wi-Fi was a little
right,
shaky. You
right.
know what I'm saying? He definitely said that he support unity within the AVLN, and he definitely wants to create some programs for the brothers that's coming home. You know what I'm saying? Those things. But if we can't come together, ain't none of this stuff possible without unity. So, I don't know.
Absolutely. So, because like in general, when I decided to have the picnic, us brothers in Indiana, we said, man, we're gonna have a picnic down here, and we invited you, Queen Sue, the old man, a lot of the brothers and sisters out of Illinois. Yeah, y'all came down. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all that came down. And I was talking to Ken and Prophet. So Prophet said, I'm gonna bring the equipment and we gonna set up the live online and let Kent and some of them brothers talk. And I think that's the first time he got the chance to meet the old man, per the old man. So I was like, okay, man, them brothers can talk because I had built up a relationship at the time with Kent. Doing we was talking all the time. I said, yeah, man, let him get his out there, for what he's trying to do for the prison. And we had set it up. So when we set it up, I mean, the old man was basically saying like, "Hey, man, everybody needs to unify." He said something about the Stones, myself, our organization. He said, "I just want y'all to all be in one accord and fix this." He wasn't saying support Kent. He wasn't saying support me. He wasn't saying support an individual. He was saying, "I like what you and that brother and this sister and Prophet doing, because y'all on the phone all the time and y'all trying to hook up this thing online to the fact that it can go globally." So that was what the old man said. I mean, knowing that we just called him and he just repeated the same thing. And I think the misconception when I asked Kent to come on live, he was saying he didn't want to come on live. He would rather talk on the phone, which I respect that. But I was just trying to clear this narrative, like, hey man, me and Kent talked a lot when he was incarcerated, man, and we was just, honey, we went through a lot trying to get these computers up and trying to get that content up. And
Yes.
I like the
Yes.
ideal when I met that brother. I like the ideal when me and him got together.
Okay,
You know,
partner body
yeah,
keep
add him
saying
on here.
add him because it's not true.
Okay, well he can
Okay.
be. I don't know what
Okay.
not true, but he can be added
Okay.
on here.
Okay. Okay.
Bring him on here.
Okay. We added him. I'm waiting on him. I sent a request.
All right, good. Man, I wish you still had profit information.
Yeah.
Where he at? He want to be added.
Yeah, I sent the request.
Peace and love, man. See,
I
hey,
just sent
Mr. Clarence.
I just sent another one. Okay, approved. Okay.
Peace
Okay.
and love.
Peace
Can
and
y'all,
love, bro.
Can he?
can y'all,
Is he on there?
Yes, sir.
peace and love, peace and love, peace and
Can he
love.
hear me?
Peace and love. Yes, sir.
Hey, peace and love. What's up, Kent?
Okay, peace and love, brother. Peace and love. Palms up,
Mm-hmm.
palms up. You too,
Palm
Clean.
truly.
Palms up, palms up.
Uh,
Okay, first I want to say this here. Basically what I told both of y'all. This right here is a political matter, and it shouldn't be discussed on social media. And the reason why I said this here is because, and I told Honey when I spoke with Honey, I told you, I say, evidently, brother can't remember the first conversation that me and him had. All right. Now I'm gonna remind you of the first conversation that me and you had, beloved. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
me and the old man had talked for 2-3 hours. We sat and we talked for 2-3 hours. And when we got and at the end of that conversation, the old man said, beloved, I'm finna hang up this phone and I'm gonna have some brothers to call you. And when they call you, I need you to support everything that they doing because I want the whole nation to look like what they doing. And he was talking about Indiana. He said he wanted every state to look just like what they doing in Indiana. And I told him, I said, bet. So when he hung up the phone, my phone rang so many times, it vibrated so many times I had to turn it off and turn it back on just to get control over my phone. All right. The first individual that called was Swift. All right. So when Swift called, he got the old man back online. He got the old man back online and he asked the old man a question. All right. I ain't even finna, I don't know what that meant what he said. I don't even want to repeat it because, like I said, all this ain't for social media. You feel what I'm saying? But he asked the question, and the old man told him, not yet. That's what he told him. Not yet. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what they were talking about. I never even got involved in it. You feel what I'm saying? But what the old man said was support Swift, and Swift, I want you to support him. He said, I need
Hold
you.
on. Pardon the body,
I'm
self.
gonna let you finish.
No.
Hold on, let me finish.
Pardon the body, brother. No, let me finish. Right?
You ain't talking,
I
beloved.
literally just said the same thing, and you so busy trying to find the error and the correction. If you was listening, I said the old man didn't say support nobody as an individual. He said he liked what me and you was doing when he found out that me and you was talking. And no, the old man didn't introduce me to you. Prophet did.
I
That
never,
was Prophet the one to you got my number and me and you started talking through
no,
Prophet.
bro, no. Bro, I never even heard of you
Uh,
until the old man introduced me to you,
I'm
bro.
not making it if you heard of me, bro. I'm telling you how I met you. I just
Bro,
got off the phone with the old man. Hey, honey, what
bro,
did the old man just say when I tried to jar his memory about this brother?
he said he said that he was all for the unity and anything that was for unity. Anything that's disruptive, he not with none of that. And he said that he had when he talked to you, he said he thought he made that very clear to you. Okay.
Okay, this is what the old man told
And he
me.
said he never knew you. He never talked to you in prison, brother. When we talked, me and you was already talking because Prophet had introduced us. Because me and you started talking all the time, like almost every Saturday. That's when me and you Prophet started building the content. And once the old man got involved, that we can say however he got involved, that's not the point. When y'all came to Indiana, I was in contact with you. I said, hey, bro, we finna do our thing in Indiana. Let's get on this content. And Prophet brought the stuff down to him and Honey, the computer and everything. And once we set up, we got in contact with you. That's when the old man started talking to you. Then we started talking about Indiana, because if you notice on that video, I got on the video after the fact, and I also spoke. And before we even got on this phone call, I called the old man to jar his memory. And he said, I hadn't talked to that brother in prison. I talked to him when he came to Indiana. He said, I didn't tell him I support him. I support the vision of what y'all doing. I don't want brothers attacking brothers. That's the only thing that he said he got a problem with. If brothers attacking brothers and arguing and constantly dividing the mob, then nobody's for that. Nobody's with that.
Okay, part
So
about it.
it's not a personal attack when you in my inbox, you getting on here talking about I'm wrong about whatever you think I'm wrong about, bro. It ain't no right or wrong in this situation. I met
Beloved,
you
beloved.
however we met and we talked and we built for a long time until you got out. I really haven't heard of you or heard nothing else from you until I came to Mississippi and you said, hey, I'm lunatic, and me and you flicked up. And you said, I want to get a picture with the old man. I said, come on, let's go over here. And I introduced, I said, man, this brother lunatic. I didn't know the Kent until I came back home.
See, part about it. See, that's the
Go
thing.
ahead, Fa.
See, first off, me and you've been friends on the book for a very long time. All right, we've been friends on the book for a very long time.
Absolutely.
But me and you have never had a conversation until the old man had connected us, bro.
Where did the old man connect us at, bro? Because the old man wasn't even in contact with you.
Man, the old man, I was in contact. I reached out at the old man because I was on the inside doing social media stuff, and I was catching a lot of slack from them brothers. And I reached out at the old man. I reached out at the old man to get his support, and I asked him to do a video. The video wasn't even for nothing dealing with the free world. The video was actually for the inside, to show ones on the inside that I had the old man support. Okay, when me and the old man just talked, we had talked for about 3 days. Me and the old man talked for about 3 days, and what we spoke about was we spoke about a podcast. We spoke about a newsletter. We spoke about setting up a phone line, because at the time I had the National Plus Coalition going on. All right, and the way we had our things set up, we had one line with many extensions to it. And I told him about that, and I told him that I wanted to establish a structure dealing with the brothers and the sisters, and I wanted his support. And that's how he connected me with you, bro. He connected me with Prophet, and I didn't know Prophet. I didn't know him. I didn't know you. I knew the old man. And I hit his line, and
You knew of the old man, bro. You just like you know of everybody else. You didn't know the old man. You knew of him.
Everybody
And
knew of him.
when I just talked to him, he said he didn't talk to you. He never knew you. He said, I don't get on the phone with brothers that's locked up. But that's not here while I'm on the phone to discuss when and how and who all made the connection. The fact is we connected, right? The fact is we connected.
Right.
And we started demonstrating about what we was going to do as far as the internet, the online, the nonprofit. That's what I'm here to talk about. See, we're going to detour ourselves by going back and forth about who the first person that put everybody on the phone, bro. Who cares about that?
But the thing, I never discussed that with you, bro.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, but we on the phone now, bro. So that's cool if you saying you never discussed that. But right now, right, when me and you was talking all that time, was we not building and trying to fix content while you was locked up?
No.
We never talked when you was locked up?
No. We spoke maybe 2 times, bro.
Hey, bro,
like 2 times,
you spoke to me, Prophet, the sister, and Tuesday on several occasions. I always called you on that phone, bro. We always talk. Nah, but you and I act like we didn't. Hey man,
Partner
that's
body,
all as well. Hey, Fod, that's your story. All
partner
is
body.
well, bro.
I spoke with Tusi more than you, and
Nope.
me and Tusi never discussed content. We was always
Hey,
talking
bro,
about
how do you think your content got to Indiana, bro? You wouldn't even had nothing set up if you didn't holler at me.
no. Tusi was added to the group. He was added to the Almighty Nation of Warriors
Bro, I'm
group.
saying when you came to our picnic
I
on
didn't
that
come to your
video,
picnic, bro.
bro,
I was
listen to
in
what I'm
prison.
saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Think slow. When you came to our picnic on the video, which I just said, right? When we set it up for the video, right? How do you think you was able to be at our picnic on the video talking to the old man? Because I'm on that video too talking.
I know, because the old man set it up. The old man
The
didn't
old
make it
man
up,
didn't
bro.
set that up, bro.
Man,
He didn't. He didn't set that up, Far.
right now
You would love for him to have did that, but he didn't. He didn't set that up, bro.
Partner body, partner body. I gotta tell you, Kent, he didn't. That was Prophet, and then me and
Right.
Swift jumped in when he got there and couldn't do nothing.
that's after the fact.
So
Man,
I don't know. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know.
but
I don't know
but the
nothing else.
but
I'm
the
just
old man
saying.
told me, he told me that his health is bad and he want to start doing content because he know when he passed on, ones will be saying this and ones will
Hey,
be
bro,
saying
that
that.
ain't what he said, Far. No, no, hold on, bro. I'm gonna tell you where that's where that. Well, now I'm gonna tell you where the lie coming from, right? I came to the old man, and everybody know that. I said, listen, Pops, I need you to make a couple CDs for us because if something happened to you, we don't want people trying to give the story about what you said. So can I make some CDs for you and sit down so I can start getting you to put that on the CDs and DVD players so when something happened and we got a miscommunication, we can go ahead and start giving that to the brothers and let them play what you said. He said, okay. From that point on, I took Prophet up there to do the DVD. He gave us half the content. Mr. Rick from the OG channel then contacted me. He said, hey, listen, bro. He said, can I get the minister on the OG channel? I said, man, we in the process of doing this, but let me ask him. When I asked him, he said, yes, that's how he got on the OG channel, bro.
I don't know nothing about that.
I know you don't, bro.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what I was a part of. And right now, the only thing it seems is the old man is confused or he forgot. Now, just like when we was at the event, I was introduced as Lunatic. He didn't know who the hell I was. But when I said Kent, he grabbed me by my hand and he pulled me out and he made a phone call to my top and things was verified and we went from there.
Okay, give me 1 second, beloved. Palms up to you. Hey, minister. You remember a couple years ago when I came to you and I said, hey, I want you to do a CD for me. Just in case something happened to you, I want that CD to be able to be recorded and demonstrated so we can pass it out. And the first person I sent you to do that CD was Prophet. Do you remember that? Okay. Did you talk to Kent while he was in prison?
You introduced me to this brother Kent, man.
What'd he say?
Go ahead. What you say, Pops?
You introduced me to this brother Kent.
Right. He said he
That's not
already talked to you prior to that coming to Indiana when he got on the video.
No. The first time I met Kent, y'all brought this brother Kent to me.
That's not true, beloved. That's not true, beloved. He might be forgetting. That's not true. The first time that I spoke with the old man, to be honest with you, was way back around the time when he first when he first got out, and it was some stuff going on inside MDOC, and I reached out at him then. We talked 2 times then. That was years ago. He told me he said, I'm gonna contact you on on another line. He contacted me back and we discussed some things that was going on in MDOC. That was damn near 10 years ago. It was around the time, somewhere around the
So,
time we first got out. That was the
so he
first time.
contacted you while you was in prison.
He spoke a few times.
Oh, Pops, you contacted Ken a few times while he was in prison?
I took that bad seriously, brother. I dropped that bad seriously. I didn't know nothing about no Facebook when I was in prison.
It wasn't on
And
Facebook.
the Facebook, huh?
It wasn't on Facebook. It was.
Well, how was you talking to me in prison then? They don't have that shit where I was.
I had a cell phone. I had a cell phone, beloved, and I called you because there was some stuff going on inside MDOC, and I needed it to be sought out. And you told me that you were gonna contact me back on another line. And this
Listen,
was
brother, even if I did talk to you in reference to that or anything else, this administration is ran through the brother that you're talking to. And if that brother tell you that what you're doing is out of pocket, you're out of pocket, brother. I'm not finna overrule no administration to appease you, right or wrong. You got to go along with what this administration is putting down, and that's the bottom line.
okay, beloved. Can I ask you, now, getting back to you, brother Swift, what have I said that was out of pocket?
Brother, I just told you I made a post in reference of the brothers that's causing division, discord, and going back and forth on Facebook.
Right.
You decide to make a comment.
No,
If
I
I'm
inboxed
talking
you.
to you or anybody else that's doing it, then I'm talking to that person. If you're not the one that's doing that, brother, then I'm not talking to you. But we cannot say we can't get on social media and see brothers as being disrespectful and sisters being disrespectful to each other as a whole. I'm not finna get into what brother name what is in the heart's core, bro. So when a person read that and say, you know what, I'm doing that, I'm arguing with this brother on social media all the time. I'm arguing with this sister on social media all the time. Let me stop doing that. That's
Okay.
what the message that I gave out. You took it to the point that put a name on it and all this stuff. And like I just told
What was
Honey,
wrong with that though, bro?
bro,
What was
I
wrong?
don't think you just understand.
If I'm doing something and I'm feeling like if I'm doing something, because I know he's gonna come back on. If I'm doing something and I feel as if something is being directed at me, yet one is not saying my name, I have the right to ask you who you talking about. Put a name on it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I have the right to do that. So I didn't jump out there on no goofy shit. I messaged you and I told you that I was at work. You sent me your number. And I told you I was at work and I was gonna contact you when I got off. That's what I said. So now I'm asking, what was the discord? And I'll wait for him to get back on. What was the discord? I would really like to know that. I'm pretty sure he's trying to get back on.
Okay, Swift, are you there? Because you look like your screen stuck. Swift, did he get, what happened? Is he gone?
He said Adam.
You said Adam again? Okay.
Yeah. He might have to send a request though.
Oh, right, because he not even coming up in my things no more. Okay. Okay. I just sent you a request, bro. Be patient, you guys. Hopefully this give everybody time to calm down. Okay. I sent you a request, Swift. Okay, here we go. I see you now. Say Swift?
I'm here, sister. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You
Where
can't
the
see me?
brother at?
I'm still
He
here.
here.
Okay, yeah, I'm calm, sister. It's not an issue that nobody's turned up. Um, because my thing is to show the world if brothers can agree or disagree, we can do that with palms up. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, me and Kent, we have talked several times while he was incarcerated. But if he don't remember saying that's mighty, man. I don't take little small things like that and turn to a big argument. But yet, I'm still going to stay and feel how I feel on Facebook if it's gonna help the multitude become one, and we can show people that we don't have to always argue on social media and have all these big time disagreements when we got the stage and a platform to show the unity and development of our people, right? And when I text him, I said, "Hey, man, I said just call my phone." And I think the misconception when he inboxed me back and he said, "Well, I'm finna get Honey online." That's when I hit you. I said, "Well, the brother want to get online. Let's just do it mutually on your page, sister, so me and this brother can dialogue, and man, we can just show the world that we are just, even if we have different opinions. I'm not here to be having no wrestling match about, what am I doing and put the fingers and all that, knock the leaf off my shoulders. Hey, bro, that's something people need to do when they face to face. If I had any malice with this brother when I was in Mississippi, I would have pulled that brother to the side and drawn as a man to that particular brother. I believe if he had a problem with me, when he go to Chicago, I'm easy to call and I can pull up and we can demonstrate that train of thought right then and there. I don't have no malice against this brother, but I'm still gonna state what I say when I see brothers and sisters constantly on Facebook calling each other out. I'm not biased. I'm offering money for this or I'm gonna do this to a brother. I'm gonna get like, man, we got to stop engaging in that activity, man, and we got to start being more productive in how we carry ourselves, especially the brothers that hold these titles to teach the law and to help maintain the integrity of the law. I expect those brothers and like myself to hold that to one accord. And if this brother feel like I'm talking to him again, let it be. If he feel like I'm not talking to him, then hey, all is well, brother. I ain't talked to you in a couple years. I hope you can hit my line sometime, like you did in prison when we talked. Maybe we can dialogue, engage, and bounce some ideas off each other as a whole. But that I'm gonna waste time, the people time, my time, this brother time, or your time, going back and forth, badgering about how I feel about this, and you talking to me and all that. Old man, listen here. I'm talking to anybody that's engaged into something that's not productive to the nation. If you are that person that's listening and knowing you doing that, stop it. Join us on being positive and productive.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
part about it. But that was simple to just say.
I don't have
But
to say it the way you need me to say it, Five. I'm gonna say it the way I say it.
that's very true. That's very true. You ain't gotta say it the way I need to say it. But the way this just happened, what we doing right now, made
Hmm.
this a huge issue. Whereas I told y'all before this even happened, we were supposed to be on the phone. The old man, whenever he was supposed to been on this wasn't supposed to happen in this type
Well,
of
the old
fashion.
man shouldn't have
Yeah.
been on no video that you posted today.
No, that was not, that been on YouTube for years, bro.
Hey, bro, you just said in your head, and this is the first time I'm finna drop this.
It been on YouTube for years, bro.
Okay,
Every
bro.
I don't know
So
how
why
what
did you take the initiative right now to put it on your video? What was you really trying to say when you put it on there, highlighting that he said support you, and y'all been saying this all this time while he was in prison?
what was the significance of saying my name?
I'm asking you, was it significance? Nobody said your name, bro. You said your own name.
No, I was talking about
Go read my post, bro. I never said nothing to
no. I'm
Kent
not talking
at
about you,
all.
blood. I'm not talking about you, blood. I'm talking
Who
about
you?
on the video. What was the purpose of my name being mentioned if it was just a mutual thing going on? If that was the case, he could have just spoke, you know what I'm saying, just in general.
You
What
talk
was the
about the old man mentioning your name?
yes.
Okay, let's get back to that. We were saying it from the beginning because me and you were talking. And then when I said I'm doing a demonstration down there, just like we did the one at Cook County, I told you about it. I said, hey, bro, man, we're going to have some contact. And you was like, okay, cool. I'm going to have my contact. I said, man, we're going to set it up. And Prophet gonna come down here like he did with Honey, and he brought all the computers and everything set up. Once we set up, right, we all got on there and talked. I said, Pops, this the brother Kent that me and Prophet was talking about. He said, okay. I said, man, he got content, so I wanted you to meet him so we can show you what we doing for Indiana. That's why he got on there, because we spoke highly of you at the time and started addressing you personally. Hey, Ken, I like what you're doing. But while he was addressing that, he was saying, man, we all gonna support something that's positive, because he liked what me and you and Prophet and Honey was doing collectively, because we was taking this internet thing, we was going globally with our story. That's
Okay.
why I was
Hey,
promoting you to that old man. So I don't.
okay, partner, but let me
You
ask,
wasn't
let me
there,
ask
bro. So
Honey.
you don't
Let me ask
understand
Honey
that part.
something.
Yes,
Honey,
sir.
honey, did we speak before that event?
Me and you, definitely.
No, we didn't. You called me
Oh,
at the event
I called you at the event,
when you
but
seen that it was live in the group.
let
and
her
it
answer,
was
brother. You
you.
answering it, and
Remember?
let
Okay,
her
here go the
answer.
thing. When I met you, you was Leilani Gray. Okay. Then and so me and you had talked under Leilani Gray. When we was setting up for the podcast, it was brother Kent something else. I don't think it was Adaria Sa at that time. So when I realized, because a sister told me that y'all was the same people. Remember, I told you when I taught you, I thought you was a girl, Leilani Glay. I thought that was a girl. So
You
when you
told me
told me
that.
you was the
I
brother,
remember
you
that.
see what I'm saying?
I
So
remember that.
yes, so I called you from the thing saying, man, I ain't know this was you. That's what was said. When I was connecting the equipment, I called you and said, bro, I didn't even know this was you. I didn't, because I knew Leilani Gray. Yeah. So but we definitely had talked before that. You and I always tell everybody, um, Queen Sue had put me in contact with you because we wanted to do a podcast, and I guess you had spoke with her about it, and she sent me to talk to you. And me and you have been in lots of communication, but I don't think we really bonded until after the video. But I definitely spoke with you before the video, and I called you from Mishwaka. I called you once I realized that you was Leilani. Once I realized that Ken and Leilani was the same person, I definitely called you.
I don't remember. You know what I'm saying?
So I didn't call you from the event. You just said I
No,
called you.
that's the only thing I don't remember. I remember when you called me and what you told me was I didn't know that this was the same person, Leilani and Kent. And you told me, I've been in this group. I ain't been saying nothing because you know all these groups is the same, and now I ain't know that you was him, and now I see, you know what I'm saying, woo woo. So I was like, okay, bet. So but I don't remember. I don't remember that, but that's crazy. That so this the part that I'm just so the part that I'm telling y'all about when my phone was blowing up off the hook and I had to turn it off and turn it back on just to get control over it. I was saying I'm lying. I'm making
I
it
never
up.
said you was lying about nothing.
I would. Hey, I wanna. I got because I don't want the people to feel like because the way this is looking, like I'm just making shit up. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't make shit up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, and I'm not saying that nobody is, but what I'm saying is it done been like 3-4 years. So who's to say if something may have been forgot, just like y'all saying y'all spoke to me. Okay, I forgot it. I can sit here and say, okay, well, I don't remember. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't want the I don't want this call to be looked at like, oh, Kent just made up a whole damn. Nah, I don't want that to even, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to go and clean that up because we got 150 some people watching.
Hey,
I ain't
Five.
trying to
Where
I ain't
where
trying
was
to
Pardon the
we at?
body. Pardon the
Where was
body.
we at when your phone was blowing up? Because I know you was incarcerated, right?
I was in prison.
So how we supposed to know if your phone was being blown up or not?
No, what I'm saying is
Mm-hmm.
some if I'm saying that this is how I got in contact with you when bro got off the phone, You were the first one to call me. It was a bunch of numbers that called me, and I called the first one, and you was the first one.
Yeah, I remember Prophet hooked me up with you. And once me and you had first talked, you introduced yourself. I introduced. I said, "Man, what do you be doing?" You like, "Man, I'm trying to establish a nonprofit. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying." I said, "Man, that's something we need."
So
And
answer
from
this
that
question.
day, we kind of started politicking every day. And that's when I started telling Honey, because me and Honey was doing events. And I was like, "Hey, man, I got a brother in there that got content." And I said, "Man, Prophet brought him to the table. Man, let's start hooking up with him." That's why we end up doing the content at the Cook County, like I said before. And right
Okay.
after that, we end up doing the thing in Indiana. That's when
I,
me and you we start clicking because it's like, all right, bro, because you was calling me, and I'll call you. I'll say, hey, man, I don't know nothing about this content, this internet thing that was new to me, but by you being in there, I think you was a little bit more advanced in the computers and the internet at the time, and you had great ideas to utilize for that. That's what ended up happening. So when me and you merged, I remember I was talking to the minister with Prophet when I invited him to Indiana because he wasn't coming. It was just a picnic that we was doing down here. So I said, "Hey, pops, you want to come to the picnic? Let the brothers and sisters hear." He said, "Man, that'd be a good idea." We asked Queen Sue. She got here. He seen equipment. I said, "Maybe we doing content. I'll be dealing with the brother Kent." And I think we called you something else. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was just Ken or whatever. And I said, okay, well, cool. He was like, cool. I said, man, we finna go on here. We finna talk. And if you go back into that whole YouTube, a couple of us that sit down and talked at that time. So it was all good, brother. It wasn't nothing wrong. I just when I'm saying what I'm saying on Facebook, I don't want people taking it as a personal attack. I'm telling the person if you feel like that and your heart score that you causing discord, then you need to talk to yourself and tell yourself, how can I be better? Because I don't want these brothers and sisters that supposed to be coming into this nation talking about unity is our most sacred weapon, or our lives are for a new nation. These new nation that we trying to bring up won't be able to utilize or don't want to be a part because they see us in this age group with a disconnect. That's all I
very
was
true.
saying. And
That's very true.
yeah, so like me
Very
and the
true.
sister was saying before you got on here, 3 weeks ago when me and her was on her page, me and her was laughing and talking about you. Like,
Look,
man, we was running out in the rain trying to fix stuff so we could get that computer running so you can hurry up and get on the thing. We had a lot of good things to say, brother, but I don't want brothers to think if me and you disagree to something,
right.
that me
That's
and
what
you
this
never
look like,
had in
though,
the
bro.
history. Nah,
That's
bro,
what
that's
see,
what you
this,
taking it. Hold on, Fa.
we talking about the
If,
people. We don't we good. I'm talking about it's 142 people that's watching. We talking about what they're catching.
hey,
Pardon the
brother,
body.
if you read the
Pardon the body.
comments, pardon about it, sister,
Pardon the
go ahead.
body. Pardon the body. First and foremost, I made this very clear when I first started the live. This is not what this is about, brother. And we would not be doing this live if you had not posted that video with the old man saying that he supports you. Because what that made it seem like was the old man was supporting you, and he wasn't in support of Swift and what Swift was laying down, and that too is not true. See, two things can be true at one time. First and foremost, brother, I would never call you a liar for a demonstration that I was not party to. Okay, you have been a tremendous help to me through my content creator journey, my journey as a sister. I remember talking to you, Phoenix has calling, asking questions about law, different things of that nature. So please, and I want everybody here watching to know and understand that I have much love and respect for both of these brothers. I don't do nation business on social media. You understand what I'm saying? But I am, I am who I am, and that video had to be addressed. Okay, this is not an attack. Pardon the body. This is not an attack against you. I'm for love, peace, truth, freedom, and justice. This is just. See, when things get brought up online like that, they have to be addressed where it was brought up at. You understand what I'm saying? See, that's the problem with the nation now. See, a lot of times people go on Facebook and do, and then you want to have a conference call on the background. No, that's not how this works. We're gonna talk and we're gonna get it together and we're gonna deaden this issue. And what Swift trying to do is show one how two men can come together. Sometimes you have to agree to disagree and still love one another at the end, and go on. That's
Yeah,
what this is about. This is not an attack on you whatsoever. I would not never do no stuff like that to you under
yeah.
no circumstances, bro.
I just wanted y'all to I just wanted to make sure that that was said for the viewers, not for me, and I want to speak on something else, that some may see or think that, like, for example, I want to bring up what was going on last week with my little brother Adari. I Many people was looking at it as if we was arguing or going back. I was fucking with my little brother. You see what I'm saying? But the masses start feeding into it like, oh, they edit, man. We need peace. This division, this, and that. Ones have to understand this is social media. Just like what Swift said, man, I can state my opinion. Anybody can state their opinion. This does not make it nation business. If I have a disagreement with my brother or with my sister, that's a disagreement with my brother or my sister. You feel what I'm saying? That's not saying, oh man, we finna go to war. Man, we finna do this no, I just had a disagreement with my brother. He looked at it this way. I look at it that way. We spoke about it. We probably went back and forth a little bit here and there, you know what I'm saying? But when it's all said and done, hey, it's mighty, you know what I'm saying? But to the masses, only thing it takes is one comment to derail the whole energy of the video. You see what I'm saying? So that's just like I done seen even in here, like pull up. I done seen a couple comments. You feel what I'm saying? And it was the reason why I wanted certain things spoke on. You know what I'm saying? And clarified because you've got brothers out there that's on the dum dum now. You feel what I'm saying? You got brothers out there that's on the dum dum. If I could easily say, I don't remember that. That's not saying that it ain't happening. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I said, okay, so I don't remember that, but I ain't saying it ain't happening. I just don't remember it. But ain't nobody said that towards nothing I said. So to the masses, it's like it still kind of seemed as if I done just made up a whole drawing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm on the internet too much for the public to see, oh, bro just got caught in the lie, or bro just did this here. No, it's evidence something ain't registering far as with the remembrance or something, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want ones to just, I'm just being
This
real.
video was 4 years ago, brother.
Right,
This situation happened back in 2022. We ain't now none one of the three of us is gonna remember exactly step by step what happened because
right,
life then showed up too many times for us after this. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like I wanted us to just be clear, clarify some things. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Like I said, I don't speak on this stuff, but I don't ever want any of my brothers to feel attacked. This is not an attack.
right.
This was for clarification purposes because you shared that video. You shared it twice, right? And just like you said, see that the way that you shared the video made it seem like the minister was riding with you and whatever you got going on today in this situation, and that didn't happen like that.
Now
You understand? That's all. That's it.
now,
That's all,
I
bro.
also want to say this here. When it come down to what we doing now, if we was online, I could have made you remember. I could have made ones remember certain calls, but I can't mention. I ain't the type to mention certain names and mention certain things because, like I said before, that should be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't so it's certain things that can't be said to bring back certain parts of memory. You feel what I'm saying? If we was on the phone, if like for example, I don't want to. I could make it. I could even bring it up even more. But I ain't finna do that on the line. And do you remember? I ain't gonna do that on the line. But I'm a message you. I'm a message you. But
Who you
all
talking about messages, me or the sister?
huh?
Who you were talking to?
When?
You just said you go message somebody. I was asking which
I
one of
mess
us
both.
on here.
I get it both y'all. Or if y'all want to,
Yeah,
we
bro.
yeah.
I don't that old stuff. I don't need in my memory jar.
Yeah.
about something like that. I'm just trying to move forward because right now we got a brother. I can't even see his content. I mean his comment. I think it's Darnell. He asked about the rakes when we walk up and greet each other about the rakes being dropped. But for some reason I can't even see my content comment. So honey, if you can go down and stroll to the comments with that brother asked about the rakes, we can start answering some of these people questions. Probably that's in the comment section because we invite a lot of people to come on here, so a lot of people probably want to ask all of us collectively some questions that can so we can go forward. So if y'all see that brother comment, let's answer that brother question about the rakes. I don't know why I can't stroll, so if y'all can see it, we'll
Darnell
have that.
Keller said, I come as I am. I have a question. When brothers greet each other, isn't it prohibited from dropping the rake?
Go ahead, Ken. I'm gonna let you handle that one.
Um, Vice Lord don't disrespect nobody. Any
Thank
Vice Lord that's disrespecting anybody, especially a nation, a people, or a religion. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody doing that type of stuff there, man, you out of body, Joe. You out of
Is it
body.
prohibited? Or is it just an assumption that common sense wise, we don't disrespect anybody? That'll be something that we just don't do.
I would say just based off of the fact that we don't disrespect none, but we demand our respect. It falls into that category. But actually,
Or
a principle, a moral, or a rule. Ain't no specific rule that say, man, Vice Lord, I as a representative of this Almighty Vice Lord, they swear my life never to drop a rate. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
no.
But that's what I was trying to get to. I was trying to get to that because when he said prohibited, it's like that's a tricky way of putting it. Not that he was being tricky. No, it's not prohibited at all. But as far as the level, the disrespect and the way we carry ourselves, we're not out here trying to disrespect other families. So it'd be good that we don't exercise that when we demonstrate with our brother, but not prohibited. But as far as the logic wise, as far as disrespect, no, we don't do that. And I'm glad you answered that in that level, Kent. Y'all got any more comments? Man, we can expound real quick. Hey, honey, you got anything else that's juicy that somebody might want to ask me? And him can answer
Moneybag
that
Cash
question.
say he got a lot of questions. Come on,
Who is that?
Moneybag, right quick. Come on, y'all. But man, brothers, I just want to thank y'all. I hope that we got some clarity. I hope that the viewers that were able to see conflict resolution live. You know, sometimes it get a little heated, but at the end of the day, the love will always be there. You know what I'm saying? I am you and you are me, man. We love each other. And family, and when you families don't always agree. There's gonna always be some disagreements. Sometimes it's misunderstandings, man. But we cannot let these misunderstandings, miscommunications disregard our most sacred reverence, right? And that goes for anybody watching, you know what I mean? Because I love both of y'all. I had the utmost respect for both of y'all. I'd have been in the trenches with you, Swift, and Kent. If it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be a Culture Connect podcast. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be an Aisha Sisters podcast. You know what I'm saying? You
Absolutely.
carried us. When I say you carried us, man, you carried us. So it's love on both ends. You understand what I'm saying? And I hate to see my brothers have a misunderstanding, but at the end of the day, I thank the two of you guys for coming on here with me. I thank y'all for just being present and being real. Because this is what real conflict resolution look like. This is what this is what it look like, and it's okay. You guys got
Right.
people, the viewers, and I'm talking to you guys, but people have to understand that you ain't gonna always agree. You ain't gonna always agree,
Right.
and that's okay. Sometimes y'all can agree to disagree, but at the end of the day, as long as things are done in decently and in order, man, all will freely be good. And I love you, and I love y'all.
Man, love you too, sister. And for that brother and for the audience, um, we was trying to figure out because we probably both forgot in a sense some of the details I was trying to bypass. Like it wasn't really that important, but we deal with facts. So I brought the old man on there just to ask him a question, so we can jar his memory on to settle that little, we could say, a dispute. It wasn't really. That's why the old man was on there. It wasn't so much for the to hinder this brother and make this brother seem like he was just lying about anything. Because I'm not drawing like that, and that brother ain't. We just trying to jar each other memory. That's why I kept saying I didn't really want to go there. I want to bypass how we knew it. I just want to get to the substance of where we at now. And like I said, I appreciate that brother getting on here. He did want to get on the phone, and I understand why. But at the same time, when we putting things out there on social media in the light, then we gonna demonstrate this thought in the light. Because we get on the phone and might agree on a different level, but then the public don't get to see that. Last thing the public just see, they ain't seen like you and Kent. You might be taking a shot at Kent, and he's saying something to you. So I don't want to leave them with that train of thought. I'm like, man, let's just get on here, man, and palms up, and let's just demonstrate. Sometimes those delegations do get a little heated at the moment, but man, when I say I leave as I came, I come into these demonstrations palms up. So when I leave, I'm gonna make sure I'm palms up, no matter what the situation is. When I'm talking to my brother or sister, and that's mighty on my end.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely, most definitely,
Yes,
man.
sir.
And I want to just say, that when I posted, it just was, it just catches me a lot of ways when I see every day, it's like it's a post about Vice Lords posting stuff on social media, or and
Mm,
I'm knowing that I was the initial one that was doing it. So it's like I catch it every time. You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right,
I don't be meaning harm, but I be like, man, even if they not talking about me,
right,
they talk about somebody that probably followed my lead, or somebody that I inspired. So I feel obligated to speak on it. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
And I don't be mean. I really be, because just like with another brother, when he started doing what he did, I try to reach out at all of them, because even though they might not say that I inspired them to do this or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I still kind of look at it like, I've been doing this a long time, and I done caught a lot of slack behind it. You know what I'm saying? And
Man.
and I have stood firm. So whenever I see a brother or a sister doing it, I do my best to reach out at them and try to, give them pointers like, okay, you're gonna catch a little slack about this now. You're gonna catch a little
Mm-hmm.
slack about that now. You know what I'm saying? And I try to warn them about, what's to come. But at the same time, I look at it like, if we're going to change the image, because just like it's another brother that was on one of the posts. I don't know what, I can't remember what post, but he was basically saying like, this is Rico, this the feds to say this, and y'all trying to do this, and it's labeled as this and this. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it's like until ones just step out on the forefront, like, man, it is what it is, man. I love this. I'm dedicated to this. I'm devoted to this hill. I'm living this hill. I'm willing to die for this hill. I ain't doing nothing illegal. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
so if the feds got a problem with something that I'm saying or something that I'm doing, pull up, investigate, and I'm gonna come out clean. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And that, I just feel that we have to continue doing things like this. You feel what I'm saying? I wanted to do this. It's not that I didn't want to do it. I just felt that, you know what I'm saying, it was, you know what I'm saying, it could get deeper. You know what I'm saying? And you kept it from going, like Honey said, I don't believe it's gonna get that deep. You know what I'm
I
saying?
told you.
Right,
I wasn't
right,
gonna do that on my page. I
right.
don't discuss. I don't get into nation business over here like that. And we would, if something would, if it would have got deeper, trust me, if I would have interjected, and if it kept going, the live would have ended. I don't draw like that. I'm a true flower.
Man,
I don't draw like
absolutely, honey. And I remember in part of self, sister,
that.
if you was done talking, only saying pardon me. Were you done, sister?
Yes, sir.
Okay, pardon self. I remember me, I talked to you earlier. I said, listen, man, I don't know if that brother, because I haven't talked to him in a long time. I don't know if he think it's going to be an argument. Remember, I was saying that, I said, man, that brother
Right.
don't know. We gonna talk, we gonna laugh, we gonna talk our stuff, and we just gonna
Yeah.
leave on a good note and give the people something they need to see. It's about conflict resolution. And you was like, okay, because you know how I
And
am,
I told you
sister.
that, Kent. Didn't I tell you that?
Right.
Yes. I relayed the message. I said, I don't think he's gonna do that over here. No. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
take
don't. I'm not here to
it.
because I'll be doing the same thing what
Yeah.
I posted everybody else not to do.
Right.
Right.
You know what
That's
I'm
what I
saying? So
told her. I was like, man, this look
I'm
like
like, no, bro, I ain't on none of that, bro. I ain't like I said because I can't contradict what I'm telling the masses. I would like to see them do. I'm just
Right.
like, man, I just want to dialogue with you, man. We're gonna shoot the shit. We're gonna go back in a little history, and we're gonna touch on a few things that maybe a couple brothers and sisters want to comment. Now they got us both on here collectively. We can share that insight on some of the comments and help uplift them when we got
Yeah.
two different brothers from two different areas. We can show them that we can, the way you explained that to that brother, and then I came back to explain that we still was on one accord. I mean, you ain't talked in years. And that's what I was looking to do also, give these people a chance to talk to us and ask us questions. So I don't care who get the floor, you get it, I get it, she get it. But we collaborate and we got faith in the nation that all three of us can answer the question without challenging each other, train of thought.
that's right. That's right. That's right,
Yes,
bro. That's
sir.
right. So
Yeah, I seen you with that Jeep yesterday too, man.
hey, you see it, though. You see it.
Man, I seen you with that Jeep, man. I was over here hating like a boy. I said, man, this bald head brother get the whole suntan. I'm sitting there, man. I can't let my top down. Bro. I can't let my top down, man. This man riding around the Jeep, man. I want to tan. I want to darken up some more. Get the vitamins. I almost said something to you, did. I said, I ain't about to.
But nah, I'm just clean up. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my Jeep, y'all. That's a rental. I'm just having fun while I'm in it.
Oh, you
I
looking
had wrecked
fly
my
though, bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, I wrecked my car. I wrecked my car
yeah.
like a couple weeks ago. So I'm in that Jeep right now till I get me another one. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying
I'm
to have me
glad
some
you came
fun
out
while I'm
safe
in it.
in that wreck, brother.
Yeah.
That's more important.
That's
Well,
right.
man, they give out Jeeps for wrecks.
Man, look, full coverage insurance.
Hey man, I'm about to go ahead and give me a little bucket, man, to come your way, man, and go ahead. We gonna, what I mean. And I need to get a Jeep for a while, man. I'll spend it all summer.
Real talk, man. Hey, I've been going through it though, man. I've been home. I've been home a year and a half, man, and I done wrecked like 3 cars. Wrecked like
Damn, brother, you been gone for 20 years, man. You get your license,
He
brother.
driver's lesson.
I got it. I got the license, right?
No,
I
brother,
got the license. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
man,
man, you was.
I'm still trying.
Hey, man, come on, man. You want to go ahead and make some content about that, brother. You got to give awareness
Right.
about the brothers driving and they can't drive. That's what you need to be talking about, brother.
Hey, real talk. Hey, I was online. I was online with I was online with some of the guys a while back, and I was waiting on the lift. They was like, bro, the hell you on the lift for? I was like, man, I done wrecked my shit, man. I'm trying to I'm trying to get here there. They like, man, how the hell you wreck? Like, bro, I don't know how to drive. You know,
Man,
hey,
hey, man.
I'm trying. I've been gone
Ooh.
23 years. I've been gone since I was 16 years old, man. Honey, no, man. Back in the
Eh,
city, man. 75 cents back in the days to take you from that's a one way back then.
All day. All day.
Man, boy,
All
you get out
day.
as $18.
Real talk, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So yeah, I wasn't whipping. I wasn't whipping before I went in. So I had to come home and learn all again. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
ain't that something, bro? And that's the thing
Ooh.
about it, man. We go in there, man. We got to come out and reset all over again, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Real
man, you
talk.
made it.
That's
We all
right.
made it on this end of the fence, man. Like I said, we all got the story to tell. It may be from different parts of the world, but we still got a story that can help somebody out. So shout out to you, man. And
Yeah.
I know, like I said, you was the first one that I ever seen on social media, and I got the chance to talk to back then that was trying to get this content. So when you
Yeah.
came home and started doing it, I'm like, this mother forgot about me, man. Hey, man, get me on there, man. I'm just playing, but I was like, wow, man. I remember we was just talking about that. So amazing me, so that we have brothers and sisters that be incarcerated, and then they always stick to the plan of what they need to do when they come home. They do it. But
Right.
sometimes when you people are in the comfort zone and that's being challenged, it can become dangerous, you know.
Very true. Very
So
true.
I'm
Very true.
drawing on that, brother. But man, with that being said, I'm glad we got the chance to just to build. It's been a long ride, man, and I appreciate that talk. And this sister, honey, I appreciate you opening up the platform from this brother and just shoot the stuff with each other, man. And like I said, we leaving as we came, and
Most
ain't
definitely.
no
Most
drama,
definitely.
man. It's definitely mighty. It's definitely mighty, you know.
And it's most definitely mighty, y'all. I'm finna go try to find me something to eat so I can lay down. I gotta be up at 4:30 in the morning.
All
Boy,
right,
you
but I
just got off,
appreciate
didn't you, man?
Bro, look,
it.
bro,
You paying for that
bro,
Jeep, huh, man?
bro. When I tell you they working the hell out of me, bro, I'm talking about. I got off early today though. Usually I
Right,
don't get off till about 7.
right.
For real, man. So man, I'm working with that trash and shit, man. We done. We get off whenever we finish with our route. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
It ain't no specific time, and man, they just be working the hell out of me, man. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
Because all these hurricanes and storms and stuff be
Yeah, I
coming
know,
down here
right?
on this water. So yeah, it's just now lightening up. So we I got off early today for the first time. But I'm gonna get up off here because on this early day I got so much to do before I go to sleep.
Just say you want to ride that Jeep, brother. That's all.
No,
Yeah.
We
I ain't going
understand.
back out. Hey, but
All
look,
right, AJ.
All right, brother. Well, I love you guys. You know what
Love you
I'm
too,
saying?
sister. Much
I
love.
thank you. And I hope the viewers, I hope you guys took something up out of this. Real men communicate. We don't fight. We don't shoot. We don't kill. Ain't no violence involved. Real adults, we talk to one another. I love you, brothers. I love you.
What's up? It's mighty, y'all. Peace and love, yo.
Almighty to the family. Almighty, y'all. Have a blessed day.